Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. The honors unto our elders and apostles of Green and Stone. And shalom to our brothers and Modi, pushing this word into Satan and truth. Right, we are the Hebrew Israelites coming out here once again, prophets of the Most High, prophesy the end of the society which we are here. Is the man when I precept the end. Right, we are at the end, yo. Is the man we out here signify the end as well. Right, get me 2 verse 9 Baba Pasha. Right, and that's what we're going into, yo. We're all trying the end. The end of this wicked society and the return of our Lord Yahushai. Right? You can get me on money 24 and 3 as well, Baba Pasha.
So this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, verse 5. Thus said the Lord God, an evil. Okay. Verse 1.
When they started, the sun started.
Trying to keep up with man down.
Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son, also thou son of man, thus said the Lord God unto the land of Israel, an end. The end is come upon.
Yeah. So what end? What end is come? Give me one more picture. 2 verse 6. What?
This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world?
End of the world. Which word world there come from the Hebrew aeon, referring to age. You see me? What age? Because you have some kingdom come up upon the earth. You see me? You can find them in the book of Daniel. You see me? Tell about the Medes and Persian, the Babylonian, the Greeks, and the Roman Empire. And now we're in the Roman Empire, ruled by who? The devil himself, so-called white race. So what shall be the end of that? You see me?
This is Ezra's, 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau,
verse 7.
said then, verse 7, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times?
Yeah, because the times, the earth is divided into times, ages. You see me? This amount, this a person here rule, that amount of person that rule, that person that rule, and everybody have a set amount of time frame when they are rule for.
Right. See me? Or when shall be the end of the verse?
Right, when shall be the end of the first? Right, the first is referring to what? These heathens rule it. Right, we saw some of everybody in a one. You have the last Eden, which is the worst management ever. The white man, you know, people believe that him is the best management, but believe it or not, it's the basis of man. You see me? The world had never ever been in such a chaotic and degraded stage until the so-called white man came on the scene. You can get me Baba question, 1 Maccabees chapter 1, and I think about verse 9 or so.
Can I get a quick question, brother?
What?
Right. It's 2nd Ezra 4 verse 36 to 37. And unto these things Uriel the archangel gave them answer, and said, even when the number of seeds is filled in you, for he had weighed the world in the balance, by measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times, and he does not move nor steer them until the said measure be fulfilled.
Exactly. So Esau now get not even a second over rulership. You see me? Not even a second. I can tell you. Just as how him tell the Babylonian, the son of Nebuchadnezzar, you see me? The writing company wall, you see me? The kingdom has been found. You can get it, you want me to put in Baba Kwasha. Scripture in Daniel. Remember exactly.
This is Daniel chapter 5, right? I'll start verse 24. Then was the part of the hand sent from him, and his writing was written. And this is the writing that was written, Mene Tekel Upharsin. This is interpretation. Mene, God had numbered thy kingdom and finished it. Tekel, thou art weighed in the balance and are found wanted. Same thing, we'll just read the Lord weighed the world in the balance. Perez, thy kingdom is divided and given to the Medes and the Persians.
Exactly.
And now we can say Esau, the kingdom will be translated unto the true here.
Exactly. And our the same kingdom divided, seen and given unto the kings of the Medes. Right now, Esau kingdom divided. See,
Given unto the Israelites.
and it's going to be given unto the Israelites. As you are going to read in the precept in the second Ezra. See me? I'm going to read. See me? So it continues and says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the part in the sons of the times, or when shall be the end of the first, or the beginning of it that following? And he said unto me, From Abram unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
So we are talking about the 2 stars of the movie. Well, not 2 stars, you have the devil.
I two-star them.
Star, yeah.
You know?
Two then I'm going to put star now on good light.
The evil star and the good star.
Yeah.
Protagonist and the antagonist.
Yeah, man, the devil and the righteous.
God.
Right? Even though people wicked in their ass now, it's in we have the elect who are return unto the Most High.
God.
Right? So you have the 2 main characters. Right? Esau and Jacob. Esau
Good
is
guy and the bad guy.
yeah. Esau is the devil, the so-called white race. Right? So we say Esau basically Edom. Right? Esau is the progenitor of the so-called white people today. The one that you people are doing. We hate them like hell. You see me? Yeah. Right? Cave dweller. Cracker. Right? And Israel, or Jacob, Jacob's surname was changed to Israel, meaning he's the prince of the power. Right? Son of Yahweh, son of Yahweh. Hashem Yahushai. Alright? And who are those people today? So-called Negro, so-called Native American, Hispanic and Latino man. Right? And we know people basically get scattered all over the earth fulfilling prophecy. Right? So Esau, let's read it again.
See me? So it says, For when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world.
So that cut your vocab, who claim say, oh, the Edomites are done away with. No, bad man, Esau there in the last days. Esau is the end of the world. Right? So if Esau is done away with, guess what? The earth, the age done done long time when they're in the kingdom, 1,000 years. You see me? Right, because not even one in kingdom done in get exterminated yet. Time of build back this shit. You fuck it up. So by all means, you wreck it, you fix it.
Because the scripture even say, when it come up on the scene at the time of the Grecian Empire, then was evil increased upon the earth. Understand?
This is First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 9. And after his death,
His death referring to Alexander the Creep. Right, a cracker. From Macedon. Go on, from daddy.
they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And evils were multiplied in the earth.
That's right. So when the cracker come on the scene, right, the Edomite, Mr. E, hey, can flag with me. One in that one. Right? When you come on the scene, then evils multiply because, like for instance, going through the book of Esther, you see me? When Queen Vashti never come up onto the king, you see me? What them do? Sorry, we're going to make an example out of this bitch. You see me? From now on, she'll be removed or she'll be dethroned. Why? Because we don't want another woman in our kingdom basically get unruly and basically disobey their man because they must say Queen Vashti get order and she never come to the king. You see me? Right? That is order. Right? But no, what Mr. E do, right? The devil himself, the white man, so called, right? There's nothing white about him. He come and say, woman's liberation, woman have rights. Right? Fund the woman's liberation movement. And now you have a woman them basically just degenerating. Right? Because you're not in their proper order. And if you're not in your order, you're out of order, meaning you're degraded.
Yes.
Well, a woman them a slut. Is them wars, messed up in the brain, work a 9 to 5, a kill off themselves, right? Because you're out of order. So people say a woman's supposed to what? Chase keepers at home. Supposed to out here in a pandang line and rugged rat, yo. Right? But thanks to the so-called white man, right? Once again, Eve, you have basically get deceived by the devil.
Right.
You see me? And then first, you see that man ready. Right? That's how we're on the stage in the first place.
Again. Verse 9 again. For Esau is the end of the world.
So Esau is the end of the world, the so-called white man. You signify the end. When you come on the scene, they signify, alright, this is it now, Shapagolak. One.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. That's why we are out here. The 2 years rising to the throne. The throne, you see me? right? Medieval fan, you see me? I'm watching a lot of medieval movie, and you see, like, for instance, let's say the kingdom after 2 years get invaded, and the son of the king basically maybe get killed, and his son of him basically fled. You see me? And go to some other place here, and then we rise up and come take down the evil villain. You see me? The wicked bastard who basically usurp authority or usurp the throne. You see me? Right? Get me Daniel's 7 verse 18 of a question. Can I say the 17? Right? So come out here and tell people, say, guess what? No longer we are going to captivity, yo. You see me? No longer we are doing 95. We are referring to the kingdom of heaven. And that's what we are ushering. So we're not an ambition. Go out to dwell with the society. And we don't want the best paying job. And we don't want a house. We don't want a family in this land. We just keep a tell with that. You see me? Right? When I'm out there in previous state, you're not supposed to know why it's not picnic. You see me? You shouldn't decide not wife and picnic. I don't know what should happen. You see me? You're not supposed to decide why, because they're out there in previous state. Alright, go on up.
Daniel chapter 7 verse 17. These great beasts which are four kings.
4 kings. Kings reigning what? Kingdom. Right? Empire, rulership. And we'll list them already. You have the Babylonian, or Assyrian Babylonian, right? Because you start off with the Assyrian and you translate over to the Babylonians. You see me? And then you have the Babylonian, who basically get taken over by what? The Medes and Persian. First it was the Medes, and then the Persian basically take over. You see me, right? As the brothers rise over and take over. Then from the Persian, you have the Grecians come in. You see me? And then from the Grecians, it's translate over from the Greco-Roman Empire. You see me? Then you get full Roman, so to speak. And now we're in the spread out the side. The last leg, you see over there?
Literally.
You see me?
The last leg.
Literally. Yeah. You can get me Daniel 2 over question. You can start the 44. Let's finish this real quick over question.
So it said, these great beasts which are four kings which shall arise out of the earth. See me? But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
Yeah, the saints of the Most High are the Israelites. You see me? Get us progress with our question. Psalms 148 and the last one.
Let's finish up.
Right.
But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Yeah, because that's always so cool. You see me when Yahushua died, you see me and Shubak himself, when he resurrected and Shubak himself went to the apostles, or the disciples who later become apostles, right, them come and say, yo, I know where I get it. You see me, Acts 1 more question verse, I think that was 6 or 7. I can get it. You find out that? 140? Yeah, Psalms 148 and the last verse.
Psalms chapter 148, verse 14, he also exalted the horn of his people.
Yeah, the horn of his people. Horn represents power. He said, the power of his people, which are the Israelites. Go on.
The praise of all his saints.
Who are the saints?
Even of the children of Israel.
Even the children of Israel. And speak so the saints shall take the kingdom. Right, so we are going to rule, yo. Right, we. Because the niggas them will die.
Can jump to 149 and read that too.
Oh yeah, can. Hold on 149, you can start at 5. Read this up.
God, this is the book of Acts chapter 1, verse 5. Verse 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
Yeah, they might ask you. Now from then time they want, Yahushua the one different him there, you know. Say, yo, I come to set fire upon the earth now. And what we light already be kindled. Right, but nevertheless, him sign of him kingdom base, is him serve and now fight. And he might come back, come fight. Right?
My first precept we're reading now, Matthew 24 and 3. And they must say, oh, the asking for signs, when shall these things be? When shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Because I know, say, at the end of this age, at the age of Jacob, I come to pass. That's why they said that. Read it again, bro.
So it said, when they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
Yeah, to Israel, not to Esau, not to Moab, the so-called Chinese. A lot of people believe that, oh, America are going to go down, you see me eventually, and China are going to take over the world. No. You see me, you gooks, no, you're not take over the world, you're going to slavery. You see me? We are hereby telling your destiny, your future. Other people got them seers, and false seers. Over man who cannot swim in Ireland. Over man, that's what we call them out. You see me? So when I know I'm going to heal them, you see me, what's the word? You should say them, because they advertise on TVJ. Yeah, astrologers, family spirits, right? Evil spirits. When you want to go to them and hear some false hope, come to where I'm telling the truth. So if you descend, you see me, from so-called Chinese people, which are actually Moabites, right? Or harmonized with so-called Japanese or African, but you want to be African, you know? If you really descend from the man of Ham, guess what? Slavery. And if you descend from Esau, right? You're going to serve 1,000 years of the worst slavery in history, and then after that, big bonfire and get rid of your fire. You see me? Yeah, that's it. That's the future. But they want to believe it or not, nobody cares. They're going the same way. Alright, so you understand? Yeah.
And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father had put in his own power.
Yeah, so we don't really know the specific time, yo. You see me? How all don't know that. And we understand why. Because you have niggas, we don't wait for the last moment and of dumb shit like he must say he had. You see me? Moses is not mapped, yo. And if they give me the precept,
Daniel?
Yeah, Daniel 2, you start the 44.
Daniel chapter 2, verse 44. It says, and in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to another.
Yeah, so the kingdom now be left to none other people, yo. Chinese, African, so-called white man, Ishmael, no other nation never have fought no kingdom.
So what's the name of that kingdom in Lagos?
Yasharala, kingdom of heaven.
That's the kingdom of heaven.
That's right. So, all of the Christian folk them believe say Eden can get saved. Think again, yo. The scripture say it shall not be left to the people.
God,
you see me?
But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms.
So it's going to do what?
Break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms.
Get me
and it shall stand forever.
Right? They break in pieces and consume all the kingdoms. Right? Like for instance, we have some current kingdoms set up on the earth now. You have America, you have Russia, you have China, you have Europe, you have Asia, you have Australia down there, so. Right? Every kingdom on the face of the earth, yo, guess what? They will be thrust down. Stamp, yo, rub them on their foot.
And it's funny that you say that because the kingdoms them rule, like from the Babylonian time to the Greco-Roman time, them rule for a span of land. You see me? They never rule the entire earth. You see me? So there was other kingdoms out there beside them, but they never basically overtake that. Because when you go to Alexander, tell us say yo to how far him conquer, in general say yo now can't go further. You see me? So when the scripture say yo, they shall break all these kingdoms, it means say yo we are gonna basically have control over the whole entire earth. No other kingdom now gonna establish but ours.
Right.
You see me? Because basically we are gonna be that throne where all judgment go forth from.
That's right.
You see me?
Can I finish that up?
God. So it says, and the kingdom shall not be left to another, to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break in pieces the iron and the brass, the clay and the silver and the gold, the great God had made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter, and the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure.
So the interpretation they have sure, yo. So Yahweh will set up him son Yahweh try to rule. And Yahweh shall rule and put all nations in captivity. And we are trying to get this whole bunch of Revelation.
It's Revelation chapter 2, verse 24. But unto you I say, and unto the rest,
Start at 25.
This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 25. but that which ye have already hold fast till I come.
Yeah, we have hope, yo. We have the truth. And we hold fast onto it, yo. So till that we don't give a shit about nothing else in this life.
Christians probably interpret that. Boy, me have me some nice crime. Hold on, but not outside.
Yeah, man, go and hold on pan until he's going to take you away. What we have and can hold on pan is the scripture say, lay not up for yourself treasures in arm and earth, where moth and rust, and do corrupt and thief, which is so-called white man and neighbor. Regular nigga, you have a swipe for them now. There's even breakthrough and steal. But lay for yourself churches in heaven, yo, where nobody can take that from you. That will hold fast unto you. Go on.
And he that overcometh.
Overcome what? Overcome the time of Jacob's trouble. Endure unto the end. And Scripture says, he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. Right? So there's no rapture. Put it clear out there. Is the how Christian said? You see me? Yeah, coffee come in like rapture until it get moved out of the way too. You see me? Right? So don't follow the Christian dogma. It's all bullshit. None that exists. You see me? The elect are be tried, you see me, as gold in the furnace, yo. Right? We are going to go through the time of Jacob trouble. Guess what? We'll be delivered from it. The wicked of our people will be consumed by it. That's the difference. Go on up.
And keepeth my works unto the end. To him will I give power over the nations.
So we are get power, true power, right? Rulership and spiritual power. Verbians, even for imagination. You can say it out there.
So that talk about is the same works as prophets and the apostles and do.
That's right.
See, just like how Paul say, you are a fight that good fight. You see me? So that we, so likewise, we are doing that work. Basically, it's not doing it.
That's right. What?
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
So we are going to rule them with a rod of iron, a scepter. You see me? Right? And when you look up the word scepter, it represents a rigorous rule. You see me? Nobody feels that we are going to heal some, I'm telling you straight. You can't oppress me. You see me? Our Father are the King of terror. No matter what you bring up, we're going to show you true oppression. We're going to show you true terror. You see me? Every second in your life will be hell in the kingdom, yo. Even when it's Sabbath, you're going to ras. You see me? You're going to have hell. And when I physically beat you on the Sabbath, but you know some scorpion and some snake and some apparitions down in a pit. You see me? I terrorize you, and you wound them.
You sleep in a couch bed.
You mean? Right? The scripture says we are meditate terror. Right? And any of our people, when I have the same mindset, guess what? It's where scripture says, no hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. Because that's true justice. He that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong that he have done. So if you say no, forgive and forget, let go the wickedness of the so-called white man. No, you are in the justice. Right? So you're going to get put to death. This is judgment. Go on up.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
So we are ruled over the nations with a rod of iron. Right? So we are going in a Moab and say, you walk one over yourself. And beat out them BBC. Literally. Smash to pieces. Right? Stephen said we are going to wash the foot in the blood of the wicked. You see me? Right? When it's crazy, the scripture says go Yahweh Shai. And get me Isaiah 63, Baba Pasha. Continue.
As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
So you know like for instance you have a plate, you see me a crack plate, and you say so whoops, and it smash up. Whatever pieces, yeah man. There's no such so Eden, so might get break up. Physically. Slap off one literally. Alright. Arise!
Arise, so man.
Arise, Edom! Arise, Moab! And I beat down him. Yeah man. Right? Because guess what? You put people to hell. Shalom. Right? The scripture says he was a little displeased with him people. But you help for the affliction. You see me say, guess what? They go in paper. You see me? You are be able to buy the umbilical card. You cut out the mother them belly. You see me? And be able to drop out. You see me? You hang with, you lynch with, you rape with. Right? You throw you feed with the shark. right? You run all sort of mad experiment on when you lab, right? All sort of madness you do unto people. And everything some know I remember. You did unto people, guess what? You shall pay.
Zechariah chapter 1 verse 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease.
So the most are displeased with the heathen.
That are at ease.
No matter if he say please with them, I don't know why, right? Because more look like them and rise to power. Nah man, they on the most side, eat this. And you have it, eat man, they must send for you.
God, the scripture say how them at ease. Because them truly at ease, them to consider the affliction and the state where them put in. Them put you in that state and when them done, them say how them not do nothing wrong. See them in them big nice office, them big nice apartment. Oh, niggas need to get a job. Oh, not easy. Alright, go on that.
You see, they say, who oppress and slay them, and Zechariah them, and fire them. Can you get it?
God.
And where was all that you get it?
So I must read this again. I read this again. See me? So it says, and I am very sore, displeased with the heathen that are at ease. So the Most High is pleased. Most High don't forget what you do to the children of Israel.
No.
See? So when they're on the state that talk about niggas, they ain't no good. Niggas should die because we are useless eaters. Look here, man, the state where they put you in, and this will cause you. So at ease, the Most High is pleased with that. You see me?
Hey, as you talk about that here, because I watch the documentary, Goodbye Uncle Tom, and there was a scene in there where them, how you call it, birds without feathers, basically young girls, yo, is when they basically start reaching certain age, right, or puberty, them just start, and them of them a dance upon down mute, yo, you see me? So when you see people now, right, the sluts them, they in a dance hall and a skin out and a dash out, yo, who's to be blamed? The devil.
Social construct for the devil.
Yeah, we are pointing finger. He did it. Right? We are called name. Come out here. Esau. All the things of Esau search out. Right? The most I reveal them, yo. And we are come down, we are pointing finger. We are saying crack our year and fall. You see me? We're in paper.
Hey, the man said that taxi this morning.
Yeah, cut.
You see me? The man say how people are basically slay each other. And so-called white man put that stigma upon their mind, man. We hear them on another, yo.
Willie Lynch.
See me?
I'm going on.
This is Zechariah 11 verse 3. So like verse 4. Thus saith Yahweh, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose oppressors slay them, and hold themselves not guilty.
Yeah, man. I want to crack. I want to look by us. I know me do it on my poor parents.
You niggas even forget about that.
Yeah. Oh, let's forget about slavery. Right? Oh, remember you sold yourself into slavery.
We didn't do nothing to you.
Yeah.
We didn't do nothing to you.
Was a choice.
Yeah,
slavery was a choice. They're fucking nigga. That's a crack about it. Why you want crack about it?
And they that sell them say, blessed be Yahweh, for I am rich.
God bless America, no place else. But let's make America great again. Trump, you are going to slavery too. Also we can call names. I want to pray that you see me? We come out here bold as a lion, yo. Right? All of you heathens, Merkel, you see me? Angela Merkel, Putin, all the heathens them in the parliament right now in UK, slavery. You see me? All you heathens are going straight into slavery.
What?
Right, you can get me on the song. Wait.
And their own shepherd pity them not.
Yeah, pity we, yo. You see me? No mercy never shown to people. Alright, scripture about say, go on now.
We get a quick one.
Alright, go on.
This is Jeremiah chapter 49 verse 12. For thus said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken.
We're going to slavery. Right now we have the history of the worst slavery ever existed, yo. The atrocious thing I'm done to us. So we drank off that cup because we go against the power. So cracker, what about Puno? We'll find out. Go on.
Black history.
Yeah.
See, black history is right in the black history because it's a dark history, man. Understand? So it says, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Yeah. That's that question. let's ask a clear question here. Most High, Yahweh, crucified his son, Yahweh Shai, because he transgressed against him. You see what the hell Yahweh Shai got through? Just because he go against him power. It really brings so the heathen now get wet. Think again. Get down and now get wet. Right?
You see me? And right now, he that shall altogether go unpunished,
Hey, one question.
thou shalt not go unpunished,
Hear the answer there?
but thou shalt surely drink
Yeah.
of it.
You're going to surely drink all the drinks. I'll take it up and post your head.
Done.
You see me? You're going to worse slavery is coming. Right? Us here, we have put the whole world in a slavery. Right? Believe it or not. I don't know Christianity don't preach them thing there.
Done.
Right?
You see me? Say, I am very back in Zechariah 1:15 again. I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease. For I was but a little displeased, and they held firm.
Yeah, so the most was a big
affliction.
displeased. I read it again, sir.
God. It says, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped furtherward the affliction.
You see, for the affliction, yo. You see me? They make it worse. They capture our people. You see me, from the western coast of Africa, after they invade Jerusalem and massacre our people, lay fire and do temple and burn it down. Wait. You see me? Right? And then we fled from you. I seek refuge in Africa. You come, you get up with the heathen them, Ishmael. That's why you saw palm out your ass, a good feel. You see me? Right? Every palm drop in the Middle East, we're glad. You see me? You said we out.
All of the babies them we are living proud of, we're glad.
Them when they Gaza Strip, every time Israel drop bomb, and Libya, them are glad man are good. You see me? You say wait bad man. You see me? So if you don't want to wait, let's go on to you. Right? So Ishmael and the so-called African came up with a cracker, you see me, and capture it and carry it over here and to the west. You see me, and some will not even make it, some will fling over the ships them here, right? And then they get the natives them so-called, which have the northern kingdom. We're doing to them as well. Right? They enslave people. Imagine the man them come to you and show you how to live off the land. And when them on they basically give them blanket and put smallpox in it. And we're celebrating Thanksgiving. Where you thanks for? You fuck over people. You see me? Right? See Columbus here, or murderer. Right? One terrorist, they're supporting there. Right? So you help for the affliction. You're not going to punish you.
And this is Psalms chapter 149 and verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory.
So let the Israelites be joyful in glory. What?
Let them sing aloud upon their beds.
Yeah, so we are even the power bed, yo. You see me, we're not going to 9 to 5 in our kingdom. You see me, we are going to have slaves in the field.
And that is just because right now the cracker rejoice as our condemnation.
Yeah.
See, he must celebrate things like Thanksgiving, Columbus Day. What are those holidays, man? Those holidays are holidays which are being rejoiced because of our basically depression, man. You see, because of the state where we put our people in. You see, him kill off the American Indians, Columbus basically slay how much our people from the West Indies go straight to America to talk about saying discover that. You see me? And then he rejoice in that, man. You see me? So we are going to rejoice when we get you in our hands. You see me?
Psalm Lamentation chapter 2 verse 15. All that pass by clap their hands and lead. They eat and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we look for. We have found.
Them say certainly this is the day that they look for me. You see me? Because when we in a rulership, you see me, basically we have every other people under subjection. You see me? Because when the Father are working, but because we get downtrodden now, they can rise up and do all kind of manner evil them want to do. You You see me? So them rejoice in that, man.
Rejoice now fall.
Rejoice don't fall.
So guess what? We're going to rejoice now your fall as well. When we get vengeance, when judgment is bestowed. A lot of people say they want justice, yeah? Right? But you don't see true justice. We want true justice. Right? We point finger and we say he did it. We don't call name. Right? You know, like for instance, they watch some videos for some cake and they will say, they they don't want to call name. That they are watching us. They are doing this, they are doing that. You see me? Right? We call name. We say, yo, he saw the so-called white race. Right? And so when you specific, we can call it the ruler of them name, yo. So you are the part of this. So what we are going to go on that read, we can see.
This is Psalms chapter 1, 49 and verse 6. Let the high praises of Yahweh Bahasham be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hands.
Yes, so we have a colonium, and we are going to have a sword too. What are we going to do with the sword now? You think I'm going to take picture? Nah, man. We have a sword have a purpose. And we're going to the scripture say what? Curse he that holdeth his sword from blood. Right? And we don't want to curse, we want blessing. Right? So we are going to sing a loud up our beds, so we are full of blessing. Now we are going to execute judgment going up.
Exactly, man. We are going to rejoice in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
That's right.
See, we are going to ball out Mahal and Noah. See? And they are going to hear the return, man. See? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and Noah, man. Meaning say, yo, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is our power. Because through him we are execute these judgments.
Right.
You see me?
Right, people say what? Him will be with power.
Alright.
And we are going to be his people.
Right.
Right, that's why we are go back to you. That's why Yahushua came and died. For that reconciliation. Saying we pass our power to one. And once we have power one, our nation in a full subjection.
Straight.
Remember when King Solomon there ruled? Right? And just before that, who was ruling? Right? King David. And King David was a man of the Most High heart. And King David never used one fight, yo. Anytime he go against the heathen, them, we don't slayer. Right? And we're not going to be like King Saul. When Most High says, so you go down in the land, kill everything will move. We're not even save our hands. You see me? Anything move dead.
Everybody can get it.
Yeah, man. Anything move and get caught. Slay utterly, all the young maids and little children, dog, puss, everything are dead. Oh yeah. You see me? We're not gonna try and disgrace the Most High, will you? Good.
When the Lord sent Saul, he didn't kill everything. No, not Saul. We're not going to the land. We're not going to the land.
Joshua.
Canaan. I might say, I'll kill everything and breathe and let nothing escape.
I'm gonna take nothing either. Just burn it down.
Yeah, that's how the Most High stay, man. Then the Most High is not this playing around kind of person, man. They open arms about all bullshit, you know what I mean, about all stupidity. And you know like what Christians say, God loves me same way, you know, God forgives and all of that, you know. The purpose of doing things and then fear the Most High, I was scare you for that.
The reason why the Lord tell them to slay them, because if they left them, you can go back off of them same philosophies what them they are doing. That's why the Lord will have to put them to them.
Right, you say, so shall thou put away evil from among you. When the Lord do that, when Heavenly Father put out judgment, it's a deterrent. You know what I mean? So, he says, so that others may look on and fear. You might always do that, man. See, go on.
It's in the book of Nahum, chapter 1, verse 2. God is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth, and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries.
Right.
And he reserveth wrath for his enemies.
Hey, what? You reserve it what?
Wrath for his enemies.
You see the amount of things when the Most High have vengeance, wrath, fury,
Indignation.
Let me see if I can look. I look up one of the words them.
Read off some more.
Yeah, we'll read more.
Say the Lord is slow to anger and great in power.
Yeah, man, slow to anger. So from 70 AD, hold on. From Alexander come up with the Ptolemies, Seleucid, invade Jerusalem, slaughter, we burn down the temple and them thing there. And you don't pay for it?
Yo, you know? But they tell us, saying that apocrypha, tell us, say, yo, when the Chaldeans them defeat Jerusalem, at the time of Nebuchadnezzar, and the Edomites them burn on the temple. Tell us that in the apocrypha. And the Edomites them burn, matter what, just hold on, Amos 1:11 certain time.
Isa, no. You know, Isa, remember, say, you slay Yahweh shine. You see me? Even though people give him over.
It's long.
You see me? I remember, say, you did that, no. About 2,000 years ago, you know, pay for her, no. So the most size one, Lord to hunger. Right? He make you full of iniquity, man. Everything will come.
Yeah, for sure. To show you the most I hate that man. And the most I met this man destroy the temple 2 times, bro.
Alright.
2 times.
Alright, more upon this.
Yeah, look up the word fury. Just one of the words that I pick out what are the characteristics of it. What are the most I can get down, man. The fury, violent anger, wild and dangerous force.
Alright.
You know what I mean? It's the reason why they call him Al Shaddai, man. The terms that you people love use El Shaddai. It's really Al Shaddai. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a wild and dangerous force. I never pray like a tsunami are coming in.
Yeah.
Just wild and dangerous, you guys just come in and just take down everything.
Right.
Right, the scripture about the Moses says are consuming fire as well.
Right.
And you have the nukes, will show you example. When them they start devour, you know, it's anything in their part, just take down.
Exactly. It's
Right.
intense, disordered, and often destructive rage.
Destructive range, so the amount, so the period of time we extend, we allow the so-called white man to reign. Develop so much anger in him that the rage them are going to execute and going to be so catastrophic, man.
Yeah.
You see me?
Extreme fierceness or violence. Woo! You know? That's how the most I about to get down upon the so-called white man, yo. Upon the so-called white man, upon the other nations,
Get down.
and upon 2/3 of our people. Because if you call the wicked name, man, you have to call 2/3 of our people in it.
Among my people are found wicked man.
Yeah.
So far, so these are the wicked.
Exactly, man.
And them sell out Yahweh Shai son. And with the parable where Yahweh Shai gave. Right, he said, I'm a good man, he have a vineyard, right, and he put up some man to watch over it.
Yeah.
And him sending servants them and say, yo, basically send over the goods them. And then capture the servant them, some them beat, some them kill, right, and humiliate, and then go again and send some more where the prophets them, yo. And he said last him send him son, say, alright, them are respect the money. You see me? What them do? Them slay him son, so them are going to take control. Right? And who did that? People. Team up with Esau.
Right.
So guess what? What him say? Him say him will come and him will go overthrow them people when him set over it, yo. You see me? And build back him thing and set new rulers. Right? So even big news around the country right now, they're going, yo, you have bad management, yo, you get kicked out.
Bad manager. Continuing. So the Lord slows the anger and great in power and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord had his way in the whirlwind and in the storm and in the clouds are the dust of his feet.
Yeah man, so when you see like that, I will give you a car with the twist of them, or rip up the trailer parks them and stuff, but the inside yard. Yeah man, the most say rain terror, your hurricane, you see me, in the east, you see me call them typhoon, they call it typhoon. No man, hurricane is the same thing, but they call them, I think a typhoon, you see me, typhoon, tornado is different from a hurricane. And I think a typhoon, they call it a typhoon, you see me, or all of them, yo, right? Any farmer storm, breeze, rain, you see me, thunder, lightning, because lightning strike people hard now, you know.
My last day, I said, I'm going to visit the world.
That's right. Now you can get the Amos cover question.
So this is the book of Amos 1:11. It said, thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4.
Yeah man, so all the wickedness we do, the transgression, we are going to find out. I want to know if the most are going to forgive and forget all of the wickedness of the so-called white man do. Like what people want to do. But God,
Right? Of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
so the most I not turn away punishment this, sir.
Right.
One,
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword,
he did pursue Israel with a sword, yo. One,
and did cast off all pity.
Because you never show enough farm and mercy. None at all, Isa. So,
Further
who
the
that,
afflictions.
to who that show no mercy, you not get none. You never wish mercy you show, Isa. None. So guess what? No mercy will be shown on
Though you seek it with tears.
Yeah, like when ball crocodile tears. When ball and beg and plead and say please. You know, smash off here.
Don't. No. Alright. Says, and did cut off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually.
Yeah, man. Because even after Esau threw a whole in a slavery, I got people in this degenerated stage.
God.
You know when nigga really have plan for do? Call him nigga, because him have a nigga mentality. He's the first nigga. Right? Him as Cain. Because Abel have a good sacrifice. Cain know what to do, but the foolish. And when him sacrifice never get accepted, him kill him brother. Real nigga. You see me?
Imagine after them basically abolish so-called slavery. Look up the devil's punch bowl. See, look up Red Summer. See, look up them two little simple history in a instrument, and so the so-called white man to a piece.
That's right.
See?
As the brother hold up a sign a while ago, yo, the mark of the beast. The devil plan to implement this, a draconian system, right? Enforcing law. If I don't accept this, which we are told not supposed to do it, because I know so power say. Just like for instance, when the wicked them, the one get at Daniel. Him say, alright, here, we put forth your law. You see me and say, yo, I take some amount of time you have to bow down and worship the pagan God when I know youths. And they know Daniel can't do that. Because they know so we can't accept this. Then when put it in the law, and say if you don't take this, you're a terrorist and you need to get exterminated. Right? That's how wicked the so-called white man be. Say I criminalize we. Right? Scripture say basically make mischief by law. Right? So you're not showing a mercy, you plan to exterminate two people, depopulate the earth and maintain it to 500 million. And I know there are approximately 7.8 billion. You plan for mass murder. After the millions of people you kill, you really a plan for the more? And I get away. And wait till the street and accomplish that, yo. Right?
Don't get away, man.
Once I basically get you right off guard. Then I take the last, you know, like for instance, you have a piece of food, you see some food areas, but take the last bite. You see me? You know, see the last bite like nice one. You see me sometimes, you see me just the last. You see me? The most I go, reaching your plan, when you kick off your foot, and in Jamaica, we say kick your butt off a fire. Right? I said, they say the stone, you see you basically smite the statue, right, by its foot. That's some
This is Job chapter 5, verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty.
Yeah, man. The most I have a big disappointment for you, Isa.
Right?
Guess what? Hard work we put in over the centuries. You're only gonna fail.
All the devices where you make up on your bed. All of that.
Everything I go fail. And you're going to hardcore slavery. You're
Right.
not gonna escape.
He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Yeah.
He take it wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong.
That's right. You have an idea, yo. We know we can come out boldly and say, Isa, your plan failed. It's prophesied to fail.
God.
I express the word of come out of Most High mouth, and return unto him void. Him give the power you have right now, express the word, is given into the hands of the wicked. And guess what? Man, rip it back out to your hand.
Alright.
They never give you like a kid a tie, and then grab onto it and then want to let it go. Man shall be a boxing down too. You see me? Time get unruly.
God.
Right? So that's how we are take it from your hand, Isa. As the saints shall take the kingdom. So nobody feels we have come here and say, oh, come Isa, give us some reparation. I just give one piece of land we can go farm.
Yeah, them take our land by force.
Yeah.
So it's when you tell you that the violent take it by force.
Yeah.
Who take it by force? The so-called white man. So we're not going to transition to peace and sign over back some contract and we'll go back in our land and just and give you back everything we take from. No, none of that.
We try the contract thing and we see where it goes.
Yeah. So the contract thing, And that's why you take kingdoms, man. And the Most High never take a kingdom that way. And when he must set up other kingdoms, he never take it. One man just willingly give up in kingdoms. No. He always, out of all of the empires that rule the earth. And it's not only 5 empires that rule the earth. You have so many empires that rule the earth, man. See? Outside of Medo-Persia, Babylonian, Greek and Rome, you have so many empires. You have the Hittite Empire, you have Assyrian, you have the
Even Egypt.
you have the Mongolian. Even now you have like Mongolian Empire, which you have Genghis Khan come about. See, because that was his empire. You have so many empires, man. See, especially in China. But all of them, when they get taken down, they're not willing to give it up. Violent, man. See?
In Egypt, when you're supposed to say, oh, let that people go, you say, oh, all too well. See? So you think that he's just obviously that's willingly give over everything.
Yeah, well, skip tell you that.
choice.
Skip tell say, they say we all held in prison house, they refuse to let them go. The devil refused to let them go. And the same spirit of fear or spirit of Egypt, we there in again, man.
No say hard ni hard.
Yeah?
I want to let it over. I want to come through it.
We don't want to give it to it.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want it like that, man. See?
There's no fun in that.
Because guess what is true freedom? True freedom is when whosoever all the captives get damaged, man. And you take your freedom. Hey, if a man leave your freedom, he can come back here. Don't kill him, man.
Have something. It says the book of Romans 9 and 16. Therefore he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy. For the scripture says unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all earth.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, the Heavenly Father equipped, you know what I mean, Pharaoh. He equipped this modern day Pharaoh, he equipped America, he equipped these nations, man. So that this ending can be dramatic. You know what I mean? This ending can overshadow all the other endings, man. Like especially Egypt, because it's give a tell you. Jeremiah, I think Jeremiah 16 and 16. Say no more be said. See?
But right now, Egypt right now is the biggest deliverance.
Right now, that is the way. That is the most renowned deliverance.
Because if people will get come out of the Babylonian captivity and I come back in our land, it wasn't as great as the deliverance in Egypt.
No?
You see me, because it was just only one tribe being delivered at that time,
Right.
even.
Exactly, man. And this is the thing. Egypt was powerful. Egypt was at the heights of the power, man. Even if I never set up here like one little man, just take him down, make him exalt him. You know, make him be the man, that man.
Like right now, the gadgets them what Esau have right now, you believe them can be defeated. With all of the technologies them, all of these ties.
Yeah. The most I pride. The most I send the spirit of pride. Upon nation shape upon that hero, man. And I see a pride there on the earth, upon a more exalted level. Skipper say the pride I might deceive him, man. Though thou exalted thyself among the stars, meaning him so lifted up. Physically and mentally, him feel so lifted up, man, because him have satellites out there, space station out there, man. So him feel like say, yo, him above. Him have the, as I mentioned, the gadgets, like the nuclear missiles. That time pride and joy.
That's good to say you are wiser than Daniel.
Yeah.
I'm searching out all wisdom right now, man.
You should say, yo, you are the wicked on the earth, because who the skipper say you get blessed with the sword? You know, but read what you have first.
See? So this is the book of Jeremiah 16 and 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Hey, you know, hear about that great deliverance, because when we come out of Egypt, everybody, it was the talk of the town. Alright,
Because the things them with the Lord do, man.
things that do.
The Lord send spirits in Egypt and send different plagues.
Yo,
You see
the
me?
nations them say, yo, you hear what the God of Israel did to Egypt?
God.
You hear about it?
Yo,
You know, it was
when we are past the nations, the nation them fear, man. Scripture says a fear fell upon them.
Yeah.
Just by we walking past their nation.
And them know, man, once the God of Israel, once we have a power beside it, once the God of Israel are dealing with we, once the Heavenly Father are dealing with everybody. You know what I mean? Fear, man.
Telling us in the time of Maccabees, man.
Yeah.
Tell us, yo, because them serve them power and them things that we can't go against them.
Exactly. But now nobody no fear we. Who are we to be feared, man? We are on the low. We are a conquered people, man. Regardless if you want to believe it or not, we are a conquered people, a defeated people.
Still in captivity.
Still in captivity. Don't feel like because you can night, we can get up, we can go to work, we can buy food. You're a conquered people, man. The brother used the word earlier, degenerates. You know what I mean? And the so-called white man did a good job to make you so degenerate. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh, man. Because him couldn't do it half him own.
I'm going to put a yoke of iron
Yeah.
upon our neck until he have destroyed us, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Says the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers.
So it must be talking about now, in this time. Because when were we ever like scattered into the four corners of the earth as a people? Because, and it show it actually eliminate the fact that the people, not the fact. It actually eliminate that those people in the land of Israel, that them are the real Israelite. Because if the prophecy is that Israel are going to be gathered from out all nations, from all everywhere, when did that take place, man?
Bad for decoration.
Yeah?
Bad
When?
for decoration.
Because you know them you have to know how those white people get into the land. You have to know the history of how them reaching the land in the first place. Then, so that scripture actually show you also that the people in the land now we are calling themselves Israelite. They cannot be the real Israelite, man. They cannot be the real Jews. Because we are not yet gathered, man. The scripture say what? In Isaiah 11, man, say my gather from out all nations, they disperse, they scattered. Then, but you can finish it. You finish it? Yeah.
Jeremiah 33.
Jeremiah chapter 33, verse 14. It says, Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will perform that good thing which I have promised unto the house of Israel and to the house of Judah. In those days and at that time will I cause the branch of the righteous to grow up unto David, and he shall execute judgment and righteousness in the land. And in those days shall Judah be saved, and Jerusalem shall dwell safely. And this is the name wherewith she shall be called, the Lord our righteousness.
Go back at Jeremiah 32, start at 37.
Right? Jeremiah chapter 32, verse 37 says, Behold, I will gather them out of all countries, whither I have driven them in my anger and in my fury, and in great wrath, and I will bring them again unto this place, and I will cause them to dwell safely.
Let's flip back to 33 and see about it.
Right? 33 verse 14. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will perform that good thing which I have promised unto the house of Israel and to the house of Judah.
The scripture says, the days come with the Lord and go perform that good thing and promise to the house of Israel and the house of Judah. So watch right now. Go back to straight to where you just got to.
Alright?
37.
Alright. 32 verse 37. Behold, I will gather them out of all countries, whether I have driven them in my anger.
As the bigger brother say, if them gutterers over there in the land of Israel now, if them they get gathered from all countries, that's showing already that it's not fulfilling prophecy. Continue, bro.
God, see me? And in my fury and in great wrath, and I will bring them again unto this place, and I will cause them to dwell safely, and they shall be my people, and I will be their God, and I will give them one heart and one way, that they may fear me forever.
So the Lord will give us one way and one heart, so we're going to fear him forever. Continue.
For the good of them and of their children after them, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them, and that I will not turn away from them to do them good, but I will put my fear into their hearts.
The Lord said, I'm going to put him fear in our hearts, man. Jump to 6, Jeremiah 31. I will make a new covenant with those of Israel.
God. 31 verse 31. So behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, that according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break.
So as they go back to Egypt again, because right now Egypt is the biggest thing to the nation of Israel when it comes on to deliverance. And the deliverance are going to be even greater than the deliverance of Egypt. But the Lord will come with a lot of sign and wonder and effects, as I'm telling you now. Second is just 9.
We left Egypt on foot. This time, how we are going to left this Egypt?
The thing will guide us out, man.
Yes.
That could be in it.
That time we walk out and it was above us. This time we come pick me up. You know what I mean? I keep telling in Matthew 24 and 25 that master the angels to gather the elect from the four corners of the earth. Yeah, we have big craft, big what you call UFO. They got unidentified area phenomenon.
Yeah.
That big ship coming into the earth and cover the earth and everybody I gonna see. That's how you know we're gonna be gathered, man. That's how you know that the prophecy I go fulfill at that time, because it wouldn't be those people in the land, because nobody never see it, man. Nobody, them just walk in there, nobody don't know about them people are going into the land, but this time it's going to be so dramatic, man. The most I set up the so-called man and scatter with. Only for do this, man.
Yo, and the thing is, yo, just looking at our people and the condition that we are in, you would never believe that are going to us, man. We're going to be delivered in such a dramatic fashion, man. That's why the scripture said this children of your salvation, man. You gotta go for that, bro. Let's go finish the Jeremiah first, you go for that, bro. Oh, question? 31. Yeah.
It's Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 31. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt.
So yo, just looking up. When we get delivered out of Egypt, the Lord make a covenant with us, you see me? When we get delivered out of that captivity, a new covenant. Right. You see me? And this covenant we're not going to be able to break, man. Because it tell us that the Lord is going to put fear within our hearts, man. You see me? He's going to put our law within our inward parts. So we're not going to transgress. So we're not going to go off, man. Because scripture tell us, yo, in that time, the transgression of Israel shall be sought for and shall not be found. Because we're not going to go off, man. We're going to follow the law, statutes, and commandments forever, man. And that's a beautiful thing for us, so none of them nations not going to ever rule over us again.
Yeah, and the scripture said, him say, the new covenant with the house of Israel. No, with nobody else. Because you know, some white crackers want to try to squeeze themselves in. He said, new covenant with the house of Israel. See?
So I'm sure say the whole covenant with the house of Israel, man.
Yeah, and you mentioned, we're not going to actually map with the laws now we know what parts. The iniquity we're going to be purged. The scripture says, we might purge iniquity from Jacob. So we're going to get refreshed and renewed and living in righteousness. We, the Israelites, man, the so-called niggas, Latinos, Native American, Indians, West Indian nations, You know, we are both. We are everywhere, man. We're scattered in China. Yeah, but, go on.
which my covenant they break, although I was an husband unto them, saith the Lord. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my law in their heart, inward parts, and write it in their heart, and will be their power, and they shall be my people. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest.
Save it right now. This is how we are the right now. I got to bring none and voice, man. Because right now we have to come out here and tell you so-called niggers, Hispanics, and Native Americans who you are, man. But Scripture says, shall come to pass, say, yo, no man shall teach their neighbors, man. Because everybody are going to know who is the power, man. You see me? We're going to wake up giving glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. We're going to go to bed and give glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Read that again, bro.
And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for they shall all know me.
As the scripture said, they have a time and a place to everything. You see me? That's why right now we have to do the work, man. Right now we have to teach brothers, man. Right now we have to feed the flock of the Lord, man. Right now is the season of we preaching in and out, man. Doing the work of the Heavenly Father with the hope that we are delivered, man. With the hope that we are amongst those men that are beamed up in the time of the Lord's visitation. Because we know that there's going to be a terrible time, man. Go over.
From the least of them unto the greatest of them, said the Lord, for I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more.
Ezekiel 37, the stool stick,
This is Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 16. Moreover, thou, son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions.
So right before your eyes, biblical prophecy of fulfillment. Isn't it? Because the Lord command us to do this. So when the nation of Israel come and ask you, what are these things? We can tell them, man, according to the prophecies, man. Go on, bro.
And join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand.
Go on, go on.
And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, Wilt thou not shew us what thou meanest by these?
So that's another thing, man. Everybody have a problem with the tribe, the 12 tribe of Israel sign, man. But this is according to biblical prophecy. So right now, so if you not have the sign and I teach according to the prophecy, that already showing that you're going off, man. You don't understand the scriptures, because the Lord tells us to put them on one plank, man. You see me bring back the two tribes together and show them who they are, man. Go on, bro.
Say unto them, Thus said the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be in mine hand, and the sticks whereon thou writest shall be in thine hand before their eyes, and say unto them, Thus said the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen.
So when the scripture say, go back to where the brothers say again, showing that them over there in the land of Israel right now are not the Israelites. Because the Lord never gathered them from all nations, man. You don't read in the scripture saying the Belfort Declaration, the nation of Israel is gonna go in back to the land, man. It said the Lord are gonna gather some of all nations, man. Go on, bro.
Thus said the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yoshe, behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whither they be gone, and will gather them on every side, and bring them into their own land. And I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel, and one king shall be to them all. And they shall be no more two nations, neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms anymore at all.
So we know say after the time of Solomon you have Jeroboam and Rehoboam. You see me, the kingdom was split between them. So right now the Lord will bring back the tribes together. That's why right now you see different brothers, different Latino brothers, different Hispanic brothers, different Native American brothers, even brothers who look like the so-called white man coming out right now declaring the truth, man. Right? Because the Lord poured down his spirit upon all flesh. And scripture tells you your son and your daughter can do it. Prophesy. Just jump to verse 9, Brother Kwasha.
Let's say Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 9. That said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus said the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, come from the four winds, or breathe, or breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live.
So we were the slain, isn't it? And it's a breathe upon us so we may live. And all we are going to live. Just start all that and just straight to John 6.
This is John chapter 6, verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
So right now we are come back to life, and because of these words, we are receive understanding from the Lord through these words. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai set up men. Jump to Jeremiah 3, verse 15.
This is Jeremiah chapter 3. And verse 15, and I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
The scripture says, I'll give you pastors according to Israel, we will feed you with knowledge and understanding. That's fulfilling the prophecy of Ezekiel prophesying over these dry bones. Because how we get this understanding? By men before us receiving this truth and go forth and preach this word, man. And we ourselves believe this word and go forth and declare it, man. As it is written in Corinthians, I have believed, therefore have I spoken, man. Read that word, bro.
This is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 15. And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
So the Lord are going to rise up men according to his heart. We are going to teach them, which are going to give you understanding of the scriptures. Jump to Isaiah 30.
This is Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 20. For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity.
Isaiah 30.
Isaiah chapter 30 verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
So true, we are going through all our affliction, through in our day-to-day life, man. You see me, everything we are going to the Lord still, I'm going to make a way for us to teachers, man. Go on, bro.
But thine eyes shall see thy teachers, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it.
Right. Which I am right now before the eyes, man. But also, the voice there is going to take time to get more silent. But right now, all of these measures will get put in to censor the truth. You see me? People are gonna stop here the truth, so hard me. Because more video are gonna take time to get pulled down off of YouTube. That's why they say, yo, now is the time to get this, man. Get it while getting is good. Because there's gonna come a time when you can't receive this, man, because what? The truth is not out there. All of the information them move off our the World Wide Web, man. Read, bro.
This is the way. Walk ye in it.
So right now we are telling us that this is the way, walk in it, man. Turn to the Lord with all your heart, man. Listen, man. Don't let the evil days come before you want. Turn to the Lord, man. Or you're seeking the word at the prophet's mouth. Turn to the Lord now while you have chance. Go on, bro.
When you turn to the right hand, and when you turn to the left.
Don't go back at Ezekiel 37 and start at 9. Yo, bro. Ezekiel 37.
I just think you want to go back to 37, brother? Or 31 you want?
37 and 9.
37 and 9. Yeah, 37 and 9.
Alright. Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 9. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith the Lord power, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived, and stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel.
So these bones are what?
These bones are the whole house of Israel.
Continue, bro.
Behold, they say, our bones are dried, and our hope is lost. We are we are cut off for our parts. They say, we are cut off for our parts. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves.
Last time I go open our graves and cause us to come out of our graves, man. All that, bigger, John 5 and 25.
This is St. John 5, verse 25. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the hour is coming, and now is, when the dead shall hear the voice of the Son of the Most High.
Alright, so back in Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 12. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves and bring you into the land of Israel.
So the Lord said, I'm going to open our graves. So we're going to see how the Lord have opened our graves. Read, bro. Read over from the bottom. Yes.
St. John 5, verse 25. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the dead shall hear the voice of the Son of the Most High.
Oh, yeah.
And they that hear shall live. For as the Father...
No, I said the hour shall come. Sure, read that back, bro.
Oh, yeah. Verse 25. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the hour is coming, and now is, when the dead shall hear the voice of the Son of the Most High, and they that hear shall live.
So we, at one point, we was the dead man. And right now we hear the voice of the Son of the living power. And we are living, man. Meaning we are coming back to the understanding of who we are, knowing that we are the children of Israel. Yashua Allah, He the Prince of the power. That's how we come back to life, man. Our enemy them cities and them fear, man. Wisdom of Solomon 5, bro.
Wisdom of Solomon 5. Okay. 1 second. Alright, so 17, I got a move. Alright, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
So when we come back to life, I want to first thing this we are going to do, man. That's why your eyes are going to see your teachers. Because they're going to come forth and tell you who you are according to the scriptures, pulling down strongholds, declaring who is the wicked according to the scriptures, which is the so-called white man, Mr. E. Go on, bro.
And made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
So when them see it, them are going to be amazed with terrible fear, man. Because this is something where them never did look for, man. For all of the things them do to us, you see me? Put us in captivity, beat or inheritance out of us. We don't even know who we are in these last days, not knowing that we are the children of Israel. Because people are walk to and fro upon the earth, man, and you ask them which nation they are from, they're going to tell us, hey, man, I'm Jamaican, I'm African. Because them lose their identity, man, they become degenerates. One, bro?
Alright, so when they shall see the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision.
Watch it, what's this? Take a picture of one second because she start that one.
Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous.
This is 2 Pieces 3, verse 1. This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance, that ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets, and of the commandments of us, the apostles of the Lord and Savior. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts.
Read back where you just read, right away.
So, Wisdom of Solomon 5 and verse 3. And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision.
Remember now, them they have sometime in derision. This is how them did a semen. Go on.
And a proverb of reproach, we fools.
Go on, we are reading.
Verse 4, and say, where is the promise of his coming?
And that's how them have been in the region. When the Lord put the Spirit upon us, I will come out here and tell them the destruction, how we are going to be delivered back in a chariot. Them of us in the region, man. Them say, where's the promise of his coming? Go on, bro.
For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
So that is exactly what we come forward and tell them this. Them not believe us. Them scoff and say everything will continue, man. We in the last days, man. Them things that I'm in my days. Come on, bro.
Alright, so Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 4. We fools accounted his life madness.
And that's exactly them look at us as madman. Why they we out us and a madman look my way and say, I'm telling mad boy and I come out for the road. You see me? Read that again, bro.
We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor.
And his end to be without what?
Honor.
Kabash. You know, by priest, we're not telling us in the place now, but when you get shame, that's how we're going to get fame. Let's tell that priest that him. Read back that, bro.
Right. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 4. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is it? How is he numbered among the children of Yahweh, and his lot is among the saints?
Alright, just met the people in our world. We're in a Christianity and all of these philosophies, man. Look on us. That them look on us as men. Oh, we are getting numbered amongst the son of the Most High, man. Amongst the elect. You see me? We out here tell them the destruction where the Lord are going to do. We out here tell them, say, yo, repent and turn from the wicked ways, man. We were telling us that the Lord are going to give us the power to rule over all these heathens. Them look at us as what? Bums, the scum of the earth, man. Them see us as nobody of any nobility. You see, go on, bro. You get the preset up.
Verse 6. Therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness had not shine upon us.
So them erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness not shine upon them. Where are they? They're in the congregation of the dead, man. Because Scripture tells us the light have come into the world, man. A man love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. So nobody don't want to come to the light, man. Because the light are going to cut you. The light are going to make you what? The light are going to cut all your folly, all your lust. So once they're around the light, they continually are going to get cut till they repent. And if you don't repent, where you're going to flee from the light, man, which is the truth. Go on, bro.
This is Zephaniah 3 verse 19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halted and gathereth her that was driven out, and I will get them praises. This is Zephaniah 3 verse 19. Behold, at that time I will undo that afflict, and I will save her that hated and gathereth her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame.
There's a scripture so we have a lot that we're going to get fame in all of the lands and we'll get put to shame. So right now, bro, we just have to do the work. You see me? Whooping. You see me? Matter of fact. Jump to eat for all you have. Jump to eat with 4 start of 1. Alright, now it's time for putting in the work, man, so we can enter into the rest of your house time. You see me? Because in this world we are afflicted, man. The scripture tells us in the world you have tribulation, but in him you have rest. That's why when we go through in our daily life and we go home and we take up the scriptures and read certain things, it strengthens us, man. Because we know say all of these things are going to come to pass, man. Shortly to me. The scripture says, although it tarry, wait for it. Because we know all of these things that come to pass. Yes, bro? What?
This is Hebrews 4 verse 1. Let us therefore fear, lest a promise being left us of entering into his rest.
Read it again, bro.
Hebrews 4 verse 1. Let us therefore fear, lest a promise being left us of entering into his rest. any of you should seem to come short of it. For unto us was the gospel preached.
So the gospel gets preached unto us, man. Brothers wake up by some brothers walk past and see brothers here and preach and come into the fold. Enough brothers see brothers on the videos. You see me watching brothers and study and come into the fold that way. Go on, bro.
For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
They say what's the mix with the faith in them that heard it. You see me? So watch out. We out here we receive the word, we believe and we come speak. But all our people them not believe it, man. You see me? Get 2 Thessalonians, so I want to let me start around 10, Baba Pasha. Second. No, I'm
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 11.
And I want to go straight up to delusion and say start around 10.
Alright. 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 10. And with all what is deceivableness? Yeah. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth.
So when they receive not the love of the truth, man. Because how we come out here come tell them say, oh, now the sons of the Lord, man. And you don't love that, man. We know why you can start talking about all different type of nations. That now have nothing to do with the Most High. The Most High only care about the nation of Israel, man. And right now, is elect. So if you're not there on that list, man, that to you, man.
Yeah, nigga just one person a play we are talk about no God take this and worry from the Bible.
Man said to burn the Bible, bro.
That the nigga say?
Yes, man. Man said to burn the Bible.
You know I get burned.
Read that, bro.
Because they receive not the love of the truth.
They receive what? Not the love of the truth, man. They don't want to hear the truth. What?
That they might be saved. And for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion.
I said, we're going to find out some of this strong delusion with the Lord send them. Look at the idol sign, bro.
You wanna go?
So read that again, Ak.
Yeah, man, read it.
And for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie.
Say watch out. All of these gods, man, scripture tells all the gods of the earth, the world like the idols, man, but Yahweh made the heavens. So these are the strong delusion where people will dare unto me. You see me? And all of these gods were given unto the heathens. And scripture tells us how to go not in the ways of the heathens. So people them will dare unto these illusions because they may receive the truth. Go on, bro.
That they all might be damned.
That they all might be what?
Damned.
Go on.
Who believe not the truth.
Because what? The scripture tells us that they're going to hear the truth, man. Jump to Romans 10. Romans 10 start around 30.
Romans 10 and verse 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
The scripture says, whosoever, man. So right, that's enough Christians that are coming and say, see that? The white man can be saved. This other nation can be saved, man. Read it again, huh?
Hey, and Christian don't want to because things come in context. If me talk to the heart, come and say, yo, whosoever, the XYZ, you got this to them. A man can just come on and say, remember, you say anybody? You can't talk to you.
Go on, bro.
Romans 10 and verse 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. How then shall they call on him in whom they how then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard?
What's in this? How much more in this time? We don't know who we are, man. We don't know who is our power. So we're not going to believe when we come and tell them the name of the Lord, man. We're going to believe us, man. Go on, bro.
And how shall they hear without a preacher?
So the Lord tell us I'm going to give our passes according to his heart. So we're not going to hear the truth, man. No excuse is not there. Go on, bro.
Verse 15. How shall they preach except they be sent?
So wait there. Unless they be sent. Go back into what? The apostles. God, where apostles sent forth. What?
As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things.
What do you mean of the word gospel, man? Bring tidings, good tidings, man. Good news. Because we are telling the nation of Israel that salvation is for them, man. You see me? Go on, bro.
Verse 16. But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah said, Lord.
And then the brother said Isaiah because they don't talk about Isaiah. Go on, bro.
Lord, Lord, who had believed our report?
And that is it, man. Look around here, man. Who believe what we are saying? You see me? Who believe our report, man? Just want somebody believe our report? Everybody I walk to and fro on the streets, man. Who believe our report? Go on.
Alright, verse 17. So then, faith cometh by hearing.
So faith come by, man. You hearing the word, man. What?
And hearing by the word of Yahweh. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily. Their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. But I say, did not Israel know?
Because nobody can say them never hear this word, man. You see me? So the song going to all the world, man. Declaring the truth, declaring who is the power, who is our savior. And we tell that Yahweh is the power, Yahweh Shai is our savior. Read the answer for bro.
Psalms 19 verse 1. The heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament sheweth her work, her handiwork.
His handiwork.
His handiwork.
Read again, bro.
This is Psalms 19 verse 1. The heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament sheweth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech.
And as I talk about the technology we have right now, because them send satellites up there in the firmament, shooting down the radio frequency. You see me? We are communicating with all on the technology we have, the laptops and the phones, and the computer, and we can go on it and watch brothers of the videos. Go on, bro.
Yeah, that's what you can out in Jamaica we talk about data signal. It's the only signal I pick up instantly and you can get feed. Right? Right now we're streaming live. Because when we have signal now, we're streaming from what? The satellite. Anywhere around the world, anywhere around the world today, you can watch it, yo. You see me? People tell me I'm going to talk to the brother and I say, yo, Pastor Brian, I'm going to go, every minute we see one pop up, ding, 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 ding. And I'm going to say, yeah, yo, you see me, because you can't get every notification because of one. You see me? Right, just send channels, yo. But brothers be going hard, yo. Any given time, sometimes I wake up in the night, say, you know what, I screwed up on you, you show the lesson, yo. You see me? Day unto day.
Cover the earth. Just type cover the earth. Yeah, baby.
This is verse 2. It said, day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night sheweth knowledge.
And the Lord do it in a dramatic fashion. The Lord raise up men who can speak different language, which is different tongues. You see me? Plus, the scriptures telling that Daniel said knowledge shall increase. When you pre the technology go out right now, you have devices where you can speak and it receives the data and put out about data in different languages. So that's how the Lord set up this world, man. So they can't have no loopholes, man. That's why scripture telling them, but get me that in John 15 and 22.
Yeah, they already. Alright, so John chapter 15 and verse 22. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not heard, they had not had sin. But now they have no cloak for their sins.
So the Lord tell us that you never come and spoken unto them. They have not sinned. But right now the Lord sent us to come speak unto the children of Israel, man. You see me? So right now there's no excuse. We are telling you, according to matter of fact, hold on. Isaiah 58 and 1. Right? So actually just
Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins.
So, this how comfort come to me. Tell you so-called niggas Hispanics and Native Americans. Who are you? Why are you in this predicament that you are in? You see me? And the way to come out of this predicament is to see the Lord, man. And when you understand, say, yo, to come out of this predicament, you have to endure until the end. And that is the trick. You don't have a loophole where you can stay and go hide. You see me? You have to face the fire, man. To get refined, to get purified.
The driver can feel like you're heights. Like put your hand to the plow and take it back off fight. And the worst, I bet anybody put your hand on the plow. That's it. You ain't never be worse than the condition that you was in before you put your hand to the plow. So there's no hiding. But guess what? Blessed are the ones that will have endurance to the end. Because they will get a thing when you have salvation. From what? From rapture, which is to come upon this earth, this world, this age, ruled by the so-called white man, the Edomites.
Okay. We get wrong with this rapture thing.
Alright, so the rapture now, that time of Jacob trouble, Jeremiah 30 and 7, Daniel 12 and 1. You have the hour of temptation when the devil will push, Revelation 16, Revelation 13 and 16 and down the mark of the beast, which a whole heap of death are go on and a whole heap of people are getting forced. Take this trip, a whole heap of things this man are go on with. And if you not have your bash, me will shine them time if you keep and protect you, you go bug out, you go dead out. Yeah,
and just to put it out there, you don't have no raptures mentioned in the scriptures.
Right.
You see me? It's just the deliverance of the elect.
Right.
You see it? Read it there, Rico. Yeah, man, same thing in the Psalms. Day unto day uttered speech. That's it.
Yeah. Day unto day uttered speech, and night unto night showed knowledge.
What?
There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
What Ezekiel said time. You made the have a piece of that? Yeah, bring it forward.
This is Habakkuk 2, verse 14. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Most High, as the waters cover the sea.
Go on, start Jeremiah 3:1. Ezekiel
3:1. Alright, this is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse.
So, as the scripture brother just read that again, huh?
Habakkuk 2, verse 14.
Habakkuk there, read that.
For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Most High, as the waters cover the sea.
So we're going to find how that happened, man. Go on.
Ezekiel chapter 3 and 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel.
So right there alone, make you know so the Lord not eat nobody else than Israel. Because you have what, 18 nations upon the face of the earth.
Right.
And the Lord sent us to one nation, man. He said, eat this roll and go and speak unto the house of Israel, man. So all the thing we are going to do to these nations, I tell them judgment, man. The Lord said there to be a prophet unto the nation. We're going to tell them to them are going to slavery. But what? The Lord sent us mainly to the children of Israel, man. Go on, bro.
Verse 2. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak my words unto them.
So you take out the main thing out of that right there, so? Out of the whole sentence of the Lord said, go and speak with my words unto them, man. You see me, so we never come out of our own mind, tell her what we feel like. Right? You see me, read that back again, bro.
Alright, so from verse 4 you want? Alright, Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 4. And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak my words unto them.
The Lord tell us straight, speak with his words. So we don't have to come out here and come out of our feelings, our emotion like girls. Right. But we're supposed to come straight out of the scriptures, man. Speak as an oracle, where that they bro? You see me? Yeah. You see me? We speak with the Lord's words, man. Beg you, let's jump into 17 right away.
Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
So the Lord made us a watchman unto the house of Israel, man. So we're up on the walls of Jerusalem right now, which Jerusalem is a people before it's a place.
Right.
You see me? And we are look out for the enemies them. And any enemy who see a push out them edge like a spy, we're supposed to warn the people and prepare them for the day of battle. Tell them about the coming destruction, tell them about the RFID microchip, which is the charagma, which is the marker mentioned in Revelation. Right. Supposed to be out there warning and watching them, seeing the storms, the plagues, them want come forth and I declare them, man. Tell them to the Lord that I go increase all these plagues, man. Tell them about the earthquake and diverse plagues. That's according to what? The prophecies that are written in the scriptures, man. One thing, bro?
Alright, so continuing, it says, therefore, hear the word at my mouth. You see, just like the Ark said, as a watchman, hear the word at the mouth of Yahweh Shai. He said, the Lord don't do nothing but to reveal his secret unto his servants, his prophet. And the Lord has revealed his secret unto his servants. I said, the mark of the beast is the microchip. I was telling you people, now all who hear and take heed and fear the mark of the beast, blessed are you. The ones them will reject, now no cloak for your sins as you have been warned.
And just to put it out there, man, when brothers say all who hear my talk to the nation of Israel, man.
Right.
Because the Lord don't care if none of these heathens want to receive any mark, man. The Lord is dealing with the nation of Israel, man.
Right.
And then this turn, dealing with only his elect.
Right.
And that's the truth, man. But they won't believe it or no, bro.
It said, therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
And that we out here so for do, man. Warn the nation of Israel, man. Telling them, yeah, turn to your power, man. Turn to your power before the evil days draw nigh. Give me the oracle.
This is 1 Peter 4, verse 11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High. If any man minister, let him do it as the ability which the Most High giveth, that the Most High in all things may be glorified through Yahushua Mashiach.
And that's the main thing why we come out here, man. To glorify Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's why the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, man. So I'm telling that, man. Same name can be what? Glorified in the earth. That's why we out here as men of the Lord, the representative. That's why as we come out here, the first thing we do, Kalalal, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. We're giving glory unto the power. But at one point we never know that, man. It's a good thing you can wake up and give glory unto He who created you, man. Read that. Yeah, man, that finished. Go on.
To whom be praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen.
Finish the one we have and then go to
Alright, so Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
Ezekiel 33 and say at the watchman's hand. You see me? So if we hear the trumpet being sound, you see me? With the trumpet I get sound from our elders and apostles for a minute now. You see me? We hear the trumpet and I come blow the trumpet to warn you. All that when the blood I got there on our hands, man. That's how we're gonna do it every day. So like here, we're gonna do videos daily. You see me? We're gonna watch it every weekend. You see me? Whether I like it or not, as the scripture said, them that may mention of Yahweh, keep not silent till they have made Jerusalem a praise in the earth. So right now we're out here to do that, man. Because what am I gonna do when we out here every day in and day out? Them are going to go into the gates of the nobles, man, and them are going to come up with measures to come against this truth. And the scripture tells you can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. You see? Read, bro.
Alright, so verse 19.
No, man, dash that just straight in.
Alright, so Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and 1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not.
Alright, now we see the evil days are brewing. We see the evil days are brew. Get me? Second is just 9. We see the evil days are brewing before the evil days come not. And we see the signs of the evil days before us, man. Read, bro. I gotta read about this.
Second Ezra 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Let's give us over there. Measure the time diligently in itself. So what we are going to use, we measure the time. We are walking around with a ruler. You see me? What we are going to use to measure the time, man? Go on, bro.
24.
Go on, bro.
And when thou seest part of the signs pass.
Signs.
If I really meant even second Esdras, man. And what do you mean on second Esdras, man? The Lord sent an angel to give Ezra's revelations of things that should surely come to pass, man. Things that are happening in the future. So Ezra get a lot of signs. When you read Ezra from the first, from second Ezra right through it, you get signs of things that are happening in the last days, man. So him get a lot of signs, man. Even when you read second Ezra 6, him get a lot of signs of things that happen. You shall hear the trumpet. You see me? So the full storehouses become empty. So we have a lot of signs that we are looking for, man. And we see these things that play out. One, bro.
Which I have told thee before. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be siege, earthquakes, and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee.
They can go home and just type in earthquakes. There's so much earthquake we're going to have for just this month alone. You see, we never get reported. When you're going in an uproar around the world, you can't call a continent right now when you're in an uproar, man.
I just said not reporting right now because too much things are going on. They can't focus on everything, yo. Protest this up, this up and down, earthquake this up, Trump impeachment the fuckery.
Storm over this up.
Storm over this up. Europe basically, Britain left EU. Then they have an election, sedition rise this up. Them can't focus on everything, yo. And this is what the scripture refer to. You see, you have all them things that are happening, yo. I know you have a know, so guess what? This is the sign you're supposed to be looking for. We have a
Yeah, but that's why the scripture come a matter from. All this, that come like enough all you have to go. Straight to Isaiah 30 and 6. Right? But it will come down to this. You see me, it will come down to this.
salute. And Isaiah 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and the strength of salvation.
Alright, there's the wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability. That we are stability go back to the Hebrew word Amawana, which means faith. You see me? I it will keep you stable, man. Wisdom and knowledge gonna keep you stable whenever body are bug out, man. And riot in the streets, martial law, famine, pestilence. You are gonna be chilling, man. You see me? Go on.
The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. Why the fear of the Lord is his treasure? It tells you the fear of the Lord at the beginning of wisdom, man. When you read in our Apocrypha, it tells you wisdom is not manifest unto many. Right. So we're going to receive wisdom, the Lord's elect, man. You see it? And that is all somebody we out here farming is the elect. The scripture tells us we endure all things for the elect's sake, man. You see me read, bro?
Still Ezekiel?
Yeah.
No, Isaiah?
Yeah.
Alright, verse 7. Behold, their valiant ones, Ezekiel. Behold, their valiant ones.
Yeah, man, just read it. Follow your street.
Alright. Verse 2. 2 Ezra 9, verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the eyes will begin to visit the world which he made.
So what you know? We have some signs that we look for when the Lord is going to visit the world we make. The thing Isaiah don't really no, let's go straight to 29 and 6. Isaiah 29 and 6.
Alright. Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts.
So listen, some of the signs them how you're going to get visited by the Lord. Go on.
With thunder.
Alright.
And with earthquake.
Go on.
And great noise. With storm and tempest. And the flame of devouring fire.
And the flame of devouring fire mainly attack these ICBMs, man. They're going to bring these nukes. But right now, the Lord have a lot of flame kindling in the world, man. Right now over there in the Amazon, I burned down. Over there in California, which is a beautiful thing, I burned down. Australia, I burned down. Over there in the landmass of Ham, which I'm called Africa, I burned down. So we see a lot of things that transpire before our eyes, man. But what?
Even sedition, them like cities.
God, you see me? And the Lord that kindle all of these fire, man.
I'll even my brother get caught up body in protest in China.
That's it, right? Yeah, man. Go on, bro.
Therefore, when there shall be sea, earthquakes, and uproar of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Well, the scripture tells us, man, the Lord declared the end from the beginning. You see me? That's why we know all of these things, man. Because the scripture tells us that the Lord revealed him secret in servants, the prophets. You see me? So all the thing the Lord do I put back into our remembrance, man. You see me? Refresh our minds. You see? Read, bro.
Alright, Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not.
The scripture says, remember the Creator before the evil days draw nigh, man. You see me? Go on, bro.
Nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
And if you really mess up for them Christians, and when you really old, you hear them talk about you're not going to baptize, you know. I'm going to serve the Lord.
Give me life over the Christ.
You see me? And when them old and do all of them wickedness, you see me? Then time I'm going to say, I'm going to turn Christian, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You see me? But when you're young, in your youth, fresh and green, you see me? The world was before you never have no time for the Lord, man. Which was the time when you should have seen the Lord, man. You see me? One, bro, don't let me hang you. Yes, bro. Okay.
Alright, so verse Ecclesiastes 12 and 2. While the sun, or the light, or the moon, or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day
in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few.
So all of them people want to call strong men to dance them. You see me, even the military power, man. You see me? All of them man are going to bow themselves for the time we are coming. Read that again, bro.
On top?
No, man, from 2 to... Yeah.
Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the host shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. And those
and the grinding cease, grinding at all about the hustle, man, the work. This is because they are few, man. You see me? So I tell you that I was ushering the famine. You see me? That's the famine just creeping up, man. You see me? It looks slowly, but back surely. Right?
Yeah. And those that look out the windows be darkened, and the doors be shut.
So you understand what I mean by those that look out of the windows be darkened, man? Meaning no hope, man. You don't see no hope, man. You see me? You're hopeless. Go on.
And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
This is Habakkuk 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Alright, so we're going to mention all about it. Scripture says, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. You have really taken into consideration like, who are going to run, man. So we are going to run to. You see me? And the elect are going to run, because they're going to run for one of the people them, and becoming destruction. You see me? You have a priest that will tell us, say, I have not sent these prophets, but yet they run. You see me? Because them both are not declaring to them own heart, man. Not declaring, but you how about your side of declared, man. Read that again, bro. 1 and 2 there.
Yeah. Habakkuk 2, verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Right now we're in the appointed time. You see me? Why some of them vision that we get, man? And what the main vision we are looking at right now, man, is the RFID microchip. I have countless information come out on the RFID microchip right now, man. As the Ella labeled this year, the year of Saragma, which is the mark of the beast mentioned in Revelation. You see me? You see a lot of things that come out, man. Where Elon Musk come out and tell them about what they are. In company, Neuralink, and I'm tell about them Neuralace. You see me? That is the brain computer interface, man. You see me? So they want to link you to machine. So we see all of these things that come to pass, man. We see the chip I get instituted in all of these countries and different work facilities around the world, but enough people take a time to really see what really are going on, or the agenda being pushed. Because this is the agenda, this is the new world agenda, man, which I'm referring to as the new world order, which I'm come under the guise of sustainable development, and I push what? Climate change. But enough of how people love what? Simplicity, as the scripture have said, man. Continue, bro. Hold on.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
The vision will speak right now before your eyes, man. That's why I read right now a part of the vision, man. Scripture tell us, say, yo, we are going to get back breath in our body, man. So we are part of the vision, man. Scripture tells us we are going to be spectacle before our eyes, man. That's a part of the vision, man. And this is the appointed time, and Scripture tells us another place it was said that what? You're not the sons of the Most High, man. There it shall be said that you are the sons of the living power. All these things are being fulfilled before your eyes. But who consider, as Scripture says, who have believed our report? because these things are before in the eyes, but nobody didn't take a time to really sit back and say, what really are going on, man? Why are these young men out here declaring the words of the Lord, man? Talking about who are going to get judged and who give them power, man? Yo, boss should be outside, man. You see? Read what you say, bro.
Alright, so this is Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word that goeth forth out of my mouth, it shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing wherein I sent it.
You see what? The word of God and the Most High mouth, man. It now gonna come back to invite me. Meaning everything what the Lord declare gonna come to pass, man. That's why I'm telling you in 2 Ezra 15 and 1 to speak though in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, man. Meaning what? It shall surely come to pass, man.
And even when it has said, though the vision tarry, wait first. Because it has been prophesied just like the scripture the brother talk about. By Yahweh no shy. That means it's a must. And the Lord is not a man, he's not lie. He can't lie. See? So when he say a thing happen, it happen on his time. Not on our time, not on your time. But for Yahweh Shemel Shai time. Listen to Yahweh, the Heavenly Father. You know? His timing. Okay? Ezekiel, Isaiah 55 and verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it.
The Lord sent him word to raise up the nation of Israel. You see me? When we get the word, we are going to come declare it. And right now we see it prosper. You see me? Because you have different camps rise up all around the world, man. Yeah. Getting Esau nervous, man. Ankles and shit, man. Because scripture tells a great fear fell upon them, man. Yeah. When them see us, man. Because them couldn't believe that what? Them man, when them beat down and trodden down so. I get life, man. Coming back to life. Because them do all in them power, man, to keep us in that sleep mode, man. That position of slumber. But right now, Yahweh Shemel shall wake us up, man. And Lord wake people up in a different ways, man. You could have get a hard box across the face. You see, you could have shake you gently. Depending on who you are, man. Because he created us and wake you up in how he choose to. You see me?
Depends on how deep asleep, guy.
Can take your wisdom prayer, action, Proverbs 1 and 20.
Not it?
No, him, man. You just read. Yeah, balance
Proverbs 1 verse 20. Wisdom great without, she uttereth her voice in the streets.
So who are uttered voice in the streets, man? Who are declare wisdom? The prophets. You see me? The prophets are declare wisdom in the streets, man. Go on, bro.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse,
Go on.
in the opening of the gates.
And we in the chief place of concourse right now, man. We in a half of Tree Square, man, right before the transport center. So we in the hub, man. You see me, everybody have got to and fro past us, man. You see me, everybody have brought them neck. I look through them car glass just to see I want them to really out there. I deal with, man. You see me, so we out in the gates and declare the truth. One, bro.
In the city she uttered a word, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
So long I'm gonna get up every Sunday and so now I go to church to praise Jesus. You see me? How long I'm gonna listen to the pastor I saw him speaking in tongues? Till one day him bite him tongue and him tongue drop out? How long I'm gonna follow up all of these philosophies of the world, man? You see me? Evolution, what them call it Big Bang Theory. You see me? It's going to be a big bang, man. When them ICBM the drop. You see me? Alright. Them Rastafarian philosophies. All of these philosophies are vain, man. Them not going to profit you in the times to come, and in the time of Jacob's trouble. Go on, bro.
And the scorner delight in their scorning. And fools.
Just like you were just saying over burn the Bible, man. The scorner delight in their scorning, man. I'm going to tell you to burn something we sure him don't understand, man. Okay, they understand the power in the words that are written in these scriptures, man.
Scripture even telling Psalms 14:1 say, fool saith in his heart there is no power, or there is no God.
Gone, same so. You see me, but even they understand what? The power in them scriptures, they only utter the words they utter, man. And don't even know them all do him do. Come condemn himself, man, before the face of the Lord, man. I'm all see us out here, man, not knowing that the Lord and him showing, watching and seeing everything, man. You see me? Come on, bro.
And fools hate knowledge.
Scripture say what? Fools hate knowledge, man. The scripture telling I want to Jeremiah 4:22. Say, oh, my people are studies. They are foolish. They have not known me. You see me? But if you don't know the Lord, man, you're stupid, man. You're in an ignorant state, man. You're in the congregation of the dead, not knowing our power, man. Come on, bro.
Turn you at my reproof.
And what is the Lord reproof? Correction, man. Men coming out here with the word of light. As scripture, the light have come into the world. The word of reproof, man, correcting you. So you can turn to the outbush and you refuse to be corrected, man. But when you're hard in your hearts, you see me? With your stiff and ambitious, what? Stiff-necked. Continue, bro.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make known my words unto you.
So the Lord is going to make known his judgments unto you, man. You see me? Which he might do before your eyes. As the brother say he might do now. Continue.
Because I have called and he refused.
So the scripture say, I have charged and he refused. I might offer word that. Get me Isaiah 65, start at 12.
12.
12 points.
Alright, so Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword.
So we're going to find out why the Lord got number you to the sword, man. Go on, bro.
And ye shall bow, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
The scripture say I got bow down to the slaughter. You see me? Go on again, bro. Stop and 12 again.
Right. Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
So we get number to the sword, man. I got bow down to the slaughter. Go on.
Because when I called, ye did not answer.
People say, when you call, you did not answer. Remember in Isaiah 30 and 20, tell us you got hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. So last when him call, you never answer, man. But one,
when I spake, ye did not hear.
what wanna do? Tita, wanna be like the deaf adder, man. You see me? So now I hear, when you close in the ears. One,
But did evil before mine eyes.
what do do? Evil before the light eyes. We say, yo, stop have sex with man, woman. And say, oh, if you say that, if you say that, we say, yo, stop sleep with many men. Or if you say that, we have to say this is according to the scriptures, man. You see me? You can't be a batty boy, you're going to get put to death. We say we have a problem with that. We say you can't be a sodomite and have a problem with that. We're not going to get put to death according to the scriptures, man.
And stop worshiping these idols. Stop calling for sweet Jesus. Stop calling for Selassie. You so-called niggers, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Turn to your true power. Turn to Yahweh. True is only begotten son named Yahweh Shai. And what? We don't want to hear that. We want to do evil. Alright, so back in Isaiah 65 and verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not.
Hold on now.
Verse 24, Proverbs
When I
1.
call back, right on the phone.
Yeah, verse 24. Because I have called and he refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
So the Lord shut out the man and nobody no believe me. You see me? Yahweh Bashim Yoshai, the creator of heaven and earth, man. stretch out your hand and nobody refuse to take the Lord's hand. Yeah, you refuse to take the Lord's hand, man. Because when you see some young men who can't believe they are the servants of the Lord, man. Go on, bro.
Me again?
No, man, are you a read? No, I'm a read.
But he have set at naught all my counsel.
Meaning you refuse all of the Lord corrections, man. What?
And would not of my reproof.
I will none of the Lord what? Reprove, what?
I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
The Lord say, I'm going to laugh at your calamity. And I'm going to mock when your fear cometh, man. What?
When your fear cometh as a desolation.
When your fear cometh as a destruction, what?
It's stinking something.
And your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
Yes.
When distress and anguish cometh upon you.
And I went that I got in the time of Jacob trouble, man. When distress and anguish cometh upon you, man. You see me? Because you see the time of famine, at them time enough people are going to see the Lord. You see me? Especially you out here in Jamaica. You see me? Anytime the Lord removing the food from you, at them time you're not going to see the words of the prophet's mouth, man. You see me read, bro?
Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
So we're not going to do in them time, in the time of Jacob trouble. Now I want to call upon the Lord, man. And I want to remember when the ear was say out here, man. And when them there try to say, yeah, where am I say? Yeah, they're going to call, be names. Because they're going to try to remember the Lord's name, man. In those times. Go on, bro.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
So the early day we're not going to see the Lord, are going to be early too late. Because before the evil days come, when you should not see the Lord, man. But when you walk to and fro, you see me look on and on, so like what? Them you tell madman them to come off of the road, man. You see me? Not believing the words that we are declaring, not knowing that they are not our words, but the words of Yahweh.
Just like a sister earlier on. You see, sure. Ecclesiastes 12.
Yeah, you may even quote.
Yeah. And the ideas that the youth, they do that about.
For that
minute.
Yeah, go on.
For that they hated knowledge
Done?
and did not choose the fear.
Choose the fear.
Choose the fear of the Lord.
They will never choose wisdom, man. You see me? They never choose wisdom. Go on, bro.
They would none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices.
So look how will be the fruit of your own ways, man. Go for your precept in Jeremiah for me, bro.
Alright. Alright, Jeremiah chapter 15. What you want, brother, from top? Alright. Jeremiah 15 and 1. Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward these people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy.
The Lord literally telling about torture and you don't even know. Lord literally tell about torture for your dog and tear your limbs to limbs, you know. And normal, you know, while you're hungry in a famine, you know. But people don't really understand because they're not in a vision, man. You see me? But it's Jeremiah 16.
Alright. Jeremiah chapter 16 and verse 4. They shall die of grievous deaths.
scripture said they shall die of what?
Grievous deaths.
One.
They shall not be lamented.
So nobody not go ball over no mourning, no funeral. You see me? At one point, we come from in a JA, when we say no funeral, we say tired of them. Very easy, somebody get tired of me and say, hey man, I eat that beam, man, cremated. You see? And at that time, that we are come back in right now, man. One bro?
Neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as the dung upon the face of the earth.
So it's not going to be like what? Or you call them things like fertilizers? It's not going to be like dung upon earth, man. Because what? Fertilizer are like shit, man.
Yeah, it is.
You see me? So it's not going to be like dung upon the earth, man. One bro?
And they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the foes of heaven.
Because when you read the Revelation, scripture says the Lord God said, gather the foes of heaven, them have a feast prepared for them.
The Lord Supper.
You see me? The Lord have something prepared for them, man. Special, man. All on the fleshes. You see me? All on the face, so they have one bag of makeup on. You see me? The bird that got have a field day with them, man. You see me? Beg you. Oh, so Ezekiel.
Let's bleed out the rest of this.
Yeah.
And for the beasts of the earth.
So the fowl and the beasts of the earth that have a peace upon you being people, you know. The ones them will not fear, you bash me or shy. The Lord I go just make you have no one way and then destroy you. That's some cool ways, you know.
Read them.
This is Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
Alright, now the Lord can be found now, man. You see me? Because the Lord set up in prophets them for to come and ask questions, man. To come ask why we out here, man. So we can tell you. You see me? How we know this? So we can tell you we were taught by men who received the understanding. You see me? We can give you the understanding also, man, because we receive understanding. Continue, bro.
The Ethiopian eunuch say, how shall I understand this someone guide me?
Right.
We say the same thing, not like we just pull out Bible, so we understand.
We just get
We
them
don't
all
fall.
learn.
We don't fall, yo.
Good.
Call ye upon him while he is near.
The scripture says we have to call upon the Lord while he is near, man. And if I want to call upon the Lord, as the scriptures in the Romans them say, when I call upon the Lord, I don't even know his name. You see me? When I believe in that, you understand what I say? If you don't have a teacher, a preacher, the scripture says, if you don't have a preacher, man, the same thing as teacher. You see me? So when I call upon the Lord, I'm going to believe in our name when you don't know, you never hear, man.
You ever like this money down the road and you want to call him,
You get the name.
You're
Yeah.
like, shit.
You could have called all the color of them shirt.
Yeah, he kind of few times days in and you remember it's funny, you say yes, and they shout them and see the answer. Right? Without the Most High name, what scripture say? He that call upon the name of the Most High shall be saved you. But if you don't have a name, bad man don't have access to him.
Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him.
You see they are the wickedness, man. That's how merciful our Lord is, man. The Lord to let the wicked man forsake him wickedness, man. Because scripture tells us in Jeremiah, say, amongst my people they are found what? Wicked men. The scripture tells us it's like your bro. The scripture tells us iniquity of withhold these things from him. You see me?
And that's beautiful when you say it. Among my people, who is that about Israel? You notice the word when I say return. So if you was not part of your Bashmir tribe from day one, where you are going to return? You can't return, mean back. And
That's right.
So it cannot be you. And we are talking about the rest of Eden nations.
They say, come back here, yard.
Right.
And if it's some stranger come here, then live there.
Oh, yo. Man, I get chop off studio. Me say, come on me yard. Me say, come back.
That's right.
So you have to tell them before if you can come back.
Prodigal son.
Right.
And to our power, for he will abundantly pardon.
So the Lord have got mercy, man. Lord is a Lord of mercy, but He's also a Lord of judgment. You see me?
So the scripture says, abundance.
This is Ezekiel 9 verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof.
So the Lord very selective. You see me? So the Lord have a set of people, you see me, when Him choose, you see me? The Lord take a set of mark upon them, man. Because what they must sigh and cry, for all of the abomination we're done in the world, man. Forget about the day when you're just sitting in the house, man, say I go watch a show. And by the time I watch a show and show start get bad, you just see a batty boy walking on the screen. Vex your spirit, man. You want to literally change the child, man. You see me? And these are the life where people love, man. These are the world where people crazy over, man. You see me? But we will pray Yahweh Shemi Shai bring His judgment, man, upon this sinful kingdom.
A prime example, we'll be watching like when you grow up, you're watching the Madea movies and them little thing there. And then when you come over to the truth, you realize and understand the whole agenda behind it. You cut off for them things that when people come and start watching, and I say, why not join in? Or why not watch? I say, oh, why you are watching? You see me? You look and see the mind of society or them bugged out. You get me? You see, our agenda push you see what I want and them love it. Them love them indulge them a new hit or a new movie or a new player come out, them want to watch, them pay them hard earned money to go check it. And you say, oh really? Funny? This is verse 5. And to the others he said, in my hearing.
So watch out, the Lord said put a mark. When them say and cry, and that word mark go back to the Hebrew word tawa. You see me, which is the exemption from death, man. Exemption from death. You see me? That is the mark where we are hope for, man. You see me? Hope. You see me? As the scripture says, we are saved by hope, man. You see me? So that is in our heart. So hope, that's how we're out here on the pavement and the ground. You see me? Every Saturday. You see me? I declare the word, man. We know that we are delivered from the coming destruction. Because we know by reading, this ain't gonna be nothing normal, man. And even we will know this, man. When them things start come to pass, man, if the Lord not there with us, man, we're gonna bug out in the days to come, man.
That's right. Say, woe is me, who shall deliver me from your days?
We're gonna bug out in the time to come, man. If you not have the covering of your Yahweh Shemi Shai, if your Yahweh Shemi Shai put that edge around you, man. You see?
I think the Psalms 126 say it was not been for the Lord who on our side, yo. Then may Israel say,
it's gone.
Right? It was not been the most side, yo, when it flooded. Right? The Psalms was these number of people with great wrath. Right? When the most side, yo, when the news them fire, when the disease them break out, when World War III start, the famine, what are you gonna do? Well, we are but a worm. Can't defend yourself from nothing, yo. But through your Yahweh Shemi Shai, there will be a skill to get delivered, Lord's willing.
Let's give us salvation over from the hill. Being is salvation over for the hill, but in Yahweh is the salvation of Israel. You see me? Because that's our hope there in the Heavenly Father, man. We know so we are for ourselves cannot deliver ourselves, man. We are for our works cannot deliver ourselves. But Scripture tell us our righteousness is as filthy rags, man. You see me? Where you have to go before the Most High, go say, hey, man, I've been keeping all your laws.
There is boasting dead. It's excluded.
Is it?
All have sinned.
All and come short, man. You see me? So, this is a humbling process for everybody in the truth, man. You see me? We're being humbled, man. Because we know so we are for ourselves and our works to get delivered. We are going to be delivered by Yahweh Shemi Shai choosing you and you and you and you say, oh, them man have to be delivered. That's it. You see me? It's not nothing of your works, man. But you're supposed to have hopes. You're supposed to what? I do the work, man. With the hope to be delivered. Finish all this, bro.
Go ye after him to the city and smite.
So yo, everybody when I get that markment, that tower, the scripture say yo, you have to go into the city and smite, man. That's talking to who? The angels, man. That the angels them are going to stir up spirits upon the earth, man. Go on.
let not your eyes fear, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young.
The scripture says, slay utterly old and young. Don't really not understand the Lord, man. Don't say, oh, the Lord is all love, man. This is the part of the Lord love. The Lord is loving us so much we're not going to destroy me, man. Because it need to be done away with, man.
So, what I say, praying about such a one unto Satan for the destruction of the flesh, so the soul can find mercy out. It's because the spirit of an Israelite is trapped in this vile body. So the most I do, I basically deliver the creature, the scripture say in Romans. Right, the scripture are going to be delivered, and the creature shall be delivered. Right, and what that I get done unto the wicked of our people, they will death. Because they can't repent on this side.
The scripture says the same matter of fact.
What's the matter of the Bible?
Oh, what is it? Finish all this. Yeah, man. Look around further, third.
Ezekiel 9 verse 6. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women.
They say, both what maid and little children. Lord not partial nobody. Lord say anybody can get it, and you don't be able to breast.
So you see no woman and children.
Then at the time to come, the Lord not spare none when I have that tower, man, when I have that edge of protection.
I think yesterday was even international stop violence against women and children.
Isn't it? So I bring violence against everybody. Exactly. Yeah. Mention and stop him. Try stop him more.
Alright, so this is 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my way, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
Alright, look on some of them athletes that want to glorify me. You see me, them receive benefits, man. You see me, them wealthy in this world, man. But them don't know the Lord, man. You see me, go on.
And they that have lotted my law, while they had yet liberty.
Well, what's that liberty, man? What's that? When we have grace, man, now is the time when we have grace, man. You see me? Them feel like them can't do any amount of wickedness and get to it, man. You see me? And tell us that your grace cover them, man. The blood of Jesus cover them. You see me? Read, bro.
And when as yet place the repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
So them say them understood not, man. When they read in that hour, I want to say Romans, it tells say preaching of the cross was foolishness unto them, man. You see me? Corinthians, they can't get me that, bro. You see me? Read it again.
Alright. 2 Ezra 9 and verse 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they have lotted my law, while they have yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain.
So that's it, man. We all out here for one, you know. You see me? Because the Lord already number his elect. You see me? The Lord already know his elect. And the scripture tells us that enough people have a perish in this world, man. Go on with it, bro. Come on, you want.
And 2 Ezra 9 and verse 22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain.
The scripture says let the multitude perish, man. You know what's a multitude? Multitude isn't a small amount. You see me? The multitude are going to perish more than even the elect by far.
In Matthew chapter 7 speak about the broad way, and many people upon the broad way. Even you have Israelites on the way upon the broad way. Israelites, we don't know what the mark of the beast. Them a preach all kind of man. They say can have sex on the Sabbath, And Broadway is like them they walk. Many are going on Broadway. So the multitude there is a large amount. 66 point what? Right, 2/3, which is double of what we see. Right. So that's our Broadway. So 2 Ezra 9 and verse 22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect.
We got great labor. This is the labor right now, man.
Right.
We have been refined to this what we are doing right now. Where we got in our daily lives. We are being refined out here before the face of the children of Israel, man. And if you know who are the children of Israel, you know that them stubborn, man. You can't even talk to Israel soft. That's how Israel is, man. If you have to say something to an Israelite, the calmness and nice, so he's going to refuse. But once you rough him up certain way, he's going to check himself, man. He can say, yo, it's no joke. It's thing serious. That's how the Lord are going to deal with the nation of Israel, man. You see? Go on, bro.
You ain't my rule over there.
The spirit is great.
Good.
Romans 11 verse 7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for.
That is the thing, man. What people them are seeking all of these philosophies for the truth. And them not obtain it. Like this madman or his father tell the man them over here about Kemet and Egypt. And the scripture tells us that the Most High make a difference. You see me? Between the Egyptian and Israelites. You see me? And them have a problem with that, man. They must want to be some Amites. They don't want to be the son of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Read, bro.
But the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
So the rest get blinded, believing all of these philosophies of the world, man. So the election received the truth. You see me? The elect received the truth, and the rest were blinded by all of these philosophies, man. All that, they said the God of this world have blinded them. That's again. I want to say about the 2 Corinthians. They're 4 and 4. 2 Corinthians 4 and 4, I believe. Are you done? 2 Corinthians 4. Read it, bro.
This is 2 Corinthians 4 verse 3. But if our gospel is it to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahushua, whom is the image of Yahweh, should shine upon them.
And say, if I want to be very frank, you know, the Lord never make you forget you. You see me? And that's a scary thing when you come to that realization, bro. So the Lord never makes certain people of our nation to receive the truth, man. Like that nigga taking picture of us. You see me? Wonder how much views him I gonna get, man. So the Lord never make enough people forget this truth, man. There's a small percentage, man, which is referred to as the elect in the scriptures, man. Bakar. You see me? What?
Verse 8. According as Romans 11 verse 7. What then Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
They said the election have obtained it, man, and the rest were blinded, man. What?
According as it is written, the Most High hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear.
So the Lord do this to them, man. Or the Lord do this to them, man. Isaiah.
Alright, so Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 7. And he laid upon them, and he laid it upon my mouth. Isaiah 6 and 7. And he laid it upon my mouth, and said, Lo, this hath touched thy lips, and thine iniquity is taken away, and thy sin
verge. Also I heard a voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then said I, Here am I, send me.
I saw the Lord is when the Lord of him counsel. You see me, angel on the left, angel on the left, right. Tell her that in the kings. I want the second kings, right, bro? You see me, supposed to be one of the kings, then with the first kings or second kings. Or the Lord of him angels. You see me, and what? Ask them which how you gonna persuade. You see me? So right now the Lord said, Who shall go for me? You know, bro. Yes, bro. Go on.
Alright, so verse 9. And he said, Go and tell these people, hear ye indeed.
Like right now, they might hear us indeed, yes? You see me, God?
Hear ye indeed, but understand not.
But you don't understand nothing what we are doing. You don't understand that we have fulfilled prophecy before the eyes. Go on, bro.
And see ye indeed, but perceive not.
So now look out on the eye, bro. But you can't come to the comprehension of what's really going on, man. Continue, bro.
Make the heart of these people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes.
So how when the ears get heavy, man, this truth even is irksome to them, man. Burdensome to once in a year the truth, man. When you can't see it on the face, man, because regular man see girls that pass, or youths that pass, and when them serious and hear what we are talking, but them face change, man. The more spirit, the more look, just change, man.
From the years our Bible I read that.
Come on. Just finish over.
And hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed.
So the Lord never planned the majority of people come to this understanding. This is just the truth. You see me? In the kingdom, people say all Israel shall be saved, man. Right. You see me? But everybody have them lot up on this earth, man. You see it? Finish up this one, we'll close out. No. David have said, let their way, don't pay me now.
Unto this day, verse 9. And David said, Let their table be made a snare.
And what the table, man? This is this word, man. Right there say, eat this roll, man. You see me, go on?
And a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back always.
Just finish it.
I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall?
Hold on. So that's it just for the day. You see me? So without we say Kalalal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Stone. Shalom to the elect, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, with hope of receiving mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. And as the scripture says, strive for the truth until death, and Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, shall fight for thee. Shalom.
Shalom.